Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good. My Packers drafted well, so I'm happy.
Okay, good. I like that. All right, let's get right into it here, Mark. It's playoff action in the NHL, so why not kick it off with some hockey news?
Yeah, Lac St. Louis did quite well at the recent Dodge Cup in the Outaouais region. They sent 9 teams into Championship Sunday in the semis and the finals and came home with 9 medals. There were a pair of gold medals, 4 silvers, and a trio of bronze. It was the Adam AA Lakeshore Panthers and the Bantam AAA Lac St. Louis Lions North taking the gold, while silver medals went to the Pee Wee AAA Lac St. Louis Grenadiers, the Bantam AAA Lac St. Louis Lions South, the Midget AA Dollard Vipers, and the Beauharnois Patriots. The Pee Wee AA Trois Lac Aigles, Pee Wee AAA Lac St. Louis Grenadiers, and the Bantam AA LaSalle Westmount Cobras all brought home bronze medals. Now, in the gold medal games, the AAA Lions beat the Morrissey Estacades by a 7-4 score to claim the Dodge Cup. And in that game, the Lions were powered by 2 goal performances from James Swan and William Blackburn, while Massimo Gentili, Charles Legault, and how's this for a hockey name, Robert Orr all had singles.
Nice.
Yeah, and the Lakeshore Panthers, the Adam AA team, enjoyed a solid Sunday. They blanked both opponents they faced in the semis and finals, and they beat the Quebec Chaudière Appalaches Gouverneurs 4-0 in the final, with Patrick McNabb scoring an early first-period goal for what would be the game winner, while Dylan Rosie, Matteo Norbert, and Lucas Macken rounded out the scoring, and Panther netminder Elliot Lennon authored the shutout. So lots of bragging rights for Lac St. Louis for this championship.
Okay, let's keep it on the ice, but this time a little figure skating news.
Yeah, St. Leonard Figure Skating will hold their 49th edition of their annual ice show to close out another great season for their skaters today at the Martin Brodeur Arena. There's going to be 2 performances, and the theme of the extravaganza is Ice Dance with the Stars, and those in attendance will not only get to see up-and-coming stars, but Olympic stars as well as gold team members and bronze pairs winners in Pyeongchang. Megan Duhamel and Eric Radford will perform. Now, the duo is returning to the ice where they have trained, and they'll share the spotlight with the youngest skaters to the top competitors of the St. Leonard Club.
All right, and finally, the U17 Women's World Cup was put on hold. What are you talking about here?
This is dangerous stuff. I mean, last weekend we mentioned about Lakeshore's Wanya Boada and Sophie Gannett, who are trying to qualify for the U17 Women's World Cup in Uruguay in 2018 with Team Canada, had a wrench thrown into those plans. Following Canada's opening 3-0 win over Bermuda, there was a bulletin from CONCACAF that a halt was put to the process as they announced on Sunday last week that the cancellation due to force majeure of the remainder of the tournament. And CONCACAF had determined that to guarantee the safety of the delegation, all the participants and fans, the cancellation was applied immediately. And it was not a decision made lightly. It came following vigilant monitoring of the situation as it developed and in close coordination with the Nicaraguan Football Federation and local authorities. So now it's up to CONCACAF to determine how they're going to proceed with getting the balance of this tournament play and qualifying 3 teams. But I mean, that's scary stuff. You're talking about athletes that are under the age of 17 and having to deal with this.
Yeah, that's really tough. Sports at thesuburban.com. If you want to get in touch with Mark, if you have an item for this segment weekly here on TSN 690 in the morning on Saturdays, or for the newspaper, which of course is weekly in the Greater Montreal area, thesuburban.com if you want to check them out there. And again, sports at the Suburban if you want to reach Mark. Mark, thank you as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Have a great week, guys. Take care.
All right, that's Mark Lidbetter from the Suburban. It's Weekend Game Plan here on TSN 690. We're here until 9 o'clock. I'm Matthew Ross. Sean Coleman is here. Dave Trentadue as well. Speaking of Sean Coleman, he'll have your Sports Center update in a moment or two. Good Lord, I'm struggling this morning. Dave, you got me sick. Damn you. We are here until 9. Up next, Habs Breakfast, NHL Playoff Edition. Dave Pagnotta of thefourthperiod.com weighs in on the playoffs, what happened last night in Nashville, the 2 games today, and his thoughts on the Canadiens' latest assistant coach hiring.